Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Those who are attending in online, is my voice is clear to all of you guys? Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Those who are attending in online. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Those who are attending in online. Right. Good evening, guys. And sorry for the delay. Right, sir. And check it what we completed in the last session. And have you practiced that example? That means whatever the examples I given in the last session, have you executed? Have you practiced that examples? Have you compiled them? There's only approaches of compilation are given there. 2 to 3 cases are given. Have you completed all the cases? Right, sir. But I'm requesting to everybody, whether the content is a small content or a huge content on a particular day, that doesn't matter. Whatever the things we completed inside the class, that you have to practice. So if you practice one time, then you will remember that for a long time. So without failure, try to practice all the content, whatever the content I'm showing inside the class, that everything we have to do. Okay. All right. So now in the last session, what we completed there, just we completed overall how we are able to compile the program. Then what are the various approaches of compilation? All the things here we understood there. Okay. Now we are going to see today, we are going to see execution part, how to execute our Java programs, how to perform execution here. These things here we have to understand. Clear? All right, sir. Then before that, a small intimation to you. And tomorrow, anyway, no class for us. Then Sunday, on Monday, then you have to come here. I'll give one test for you. You have to complete the test. Whatever the concepts we have understood up to now in the sense like what there, first application development. 20 to 25 questions I'll give there. Just you have to think and we have to give answers for it. Maximum test I will conduct. In the case if it is possible, then I'll continue the class after the test. But anyway, come here. But where the test is going to be happen, observe carefully. At the 4th floor, we have another classroom. This is 5th floor, right? At the 4th floor, we have another classroom. Go there. There, our admin people will conduct the test. Okay. If it is possible, after the test, I'll continue the session. I'll explain the test paper and I'll continue the session. Or maybe if I'm not taking the session there, no need to think about it. Next day, I'll explain the content or maybe I'll continue the remaining content there. Clear to all of you guys? So tomorrow no class and the day after tomorrow come for the test. Right, sir. For online people also, I'm telling to you. Right, sir. Online people also, then try to log in at the same time. Try to attend for it at the same time. So there, I will upload the question paper to you in the webinar. There we can start writing the test there. Okay, fine. All right, sir. Now let's come for it now. And when will we start a 6 p.m. class? Another question here we are getting. As I said to you previously, your fundamental class only I'm going to take. Whoops, onwards, I'm planning to take your classes at 6 o'clock. Already I said to you, from which date onwards I'm going to take in the sense, exactly from now, 1 week of time I have to take to start our 6 o'clock classes. After 1 week of time only, you have to attend for the session at 6 o'clock. Okay, not immediately. Maybe not now upcoming week, not upcoming week. Then after that, another Monday will come. From that day onwards, we'll plan for what there 6 o'clock classes. Once if I start the 6 o'clock classes there, no holidays on Sundays and Saturdays also. Saturdays and Sundays also we are going to have sessions. And if it is possible, somewhat extra sessions I'm going to take. Damn sure. Okay, without failure, try to attend for it. At least on a Saturday, 3 to 4 hours on Sunday, 3 to 4 hours we are planning for it. Sure. Of course, every 1.5 hour, maybe 5 to 10 minutes break I will provide. Then through that we are able to conduct the classes. I had clear cut picture on it. Don't think about it. Then I'll give schedules time to time to you. Okay. Let's move on to the content. All right, sir. Right. Now let's come for the content. Just 2 minutes of time. I'll explain the total compilation part. After that, I'll move on to what their execution part. I think I want to know how much you understood about this total part here. All right, sir. Now let's observe carefully. First of all, we have system hard disk, operating system we installed. After that, Java software we installed. When we install Java software, what immediately the knowledge here we have to get, what we have to understand there, all Java tools are available in which folder there? Bin folder. Where is that bin folder actually? JDK 1.8.0. Where is that JDK 1.8.0? In Java, in my system, it is in Java. Of course, in our systems under program files. Then after that, C drive. C drive, Java, JDK 1.8.0, bin. Inside this only, all Java commands are existed. Next one, I prepared my Java program under D drive. D drive, Java 730 folder. Inside this test.java I prepared. Now I want to compile the program. To compile the program, I have to open what there command prompt. In command prompt, I have provided like what there, what I given there now. Tell me, right, sir. Inside this command prompt here, we have to provide, right, d:/Java 730. We have to go to that location there. At which location can know? Observe carefully. d:/Java 730 location. There we are able to get like what there Java C space tester.java. When we provide this command and command prompt now, operating system will take the Java C command. Operating system will search for it in its internal commands list. If it is not available there, then immediately operating system will come to path environment variable. Path environment variable referred locations. Even at path environment variable referred locations, if Java C is not identified, immediately operating system will provide a message. What is that message it able to provide there? Java C is not recognized as an internal external command or an operable program or batch file. This message here we are getting there. So as you are the installer of the Java software, we know the location where the Java C, Java, Java P, all the tools are existed. So to give that information to the operating system, we have to set that C Java JDK 1.8.0/bin location to path environment variable. If we give that location to the path environment variable, again here, that is, this is a command here we have to use for that. Set a path is equal to C Java JDK 1.8.0 bin. Then again we have to compile the program. Again, if you write that Java C space tester.java, operating system will take the Java C command. Operating system will search for it in its internal commands list. Then it is not available there. Then it will come to the path environment variable refer locations. There it will go to the third location, that is C Java JDK 1.8.0/bin. It will come to that directly C:/Java JDK 1.8.0 bin. Inside this bin, their operating system identifies what their Java C command. When operating system identifies this Java C command, operating system will execute Java C command. By the execution of the Java C command, automatically Java compiler software will be activated. When Java compiler software is activated, then it will come to the command prompt. Then in the command prompt, it will take the provided Java file name. Whatever the file name we specified along with the Java C command, operating system, that means compiler will take the tester.java file name. Then immediately it will go to the current location. What is the current location here on command prompt now? d:/Java 730. Then compiler will go there, where compiler will search for tester.java file. In the case, if tester.java file is not existed at a d:/Java 730 location, immediately operating system will provide a message like what there, sorry, compiler will provide a message like what there, Java C colon file not found colon tester.java. Java C colon file not found colon tester.java. This is what exactly like what I'm telling to you. This total message here we are getting there. In the case, if tester.java file is available at a d:/Java 730 location, right, sir, at a d:/Java 730 location, if tester.java file is existed there, tester.java file is existed in the case no, immediately compiler will take that file, compiler will start compilation right from starting point of the file to ending point of the file without giving any priority for main class and main method. As I said to you number of times, compiler should not give any respect to the main method and main class. No priority for main method and main class for compiler. But JVM must give priority for main class and main method. JVM must respect main method. Why? Because JVM should start its execution right from starting point of the main method to ending point of the main method. Because of that reason, JVM must respect that main method and main class. But compiler point of view, every class is a normal Java class. Every method is like what their normal Java method. No priority for main method. Right, sir. If any compilation error is available in our program, immediately that error message will be displayed on command prompt. If no error message is available, then immediately like JV compiler will finish its compilation part, then it will generate number of dot class files. Right, sir. Now tell me, all of you know how many dot class files are generated in our Java applications now? How many dot class files are generated there? Generating number of dot class files is not on the basis of not on the basis of number of Java files which we compiled. It is totally depending on what there. It's totally depending on the number of classes, number of abstract classes, number of interfaces, number of enums, of course, number of inner classes for each and every class, for each and every abstract class, for each and every interface, for each and every enum, for each and every inner class, a separate dot class file will be created. By default, all the dot class files are created at the same current location. But if you want to send the generated dot class files to some other location, there we have to go for what there -d option. Then if I use any package statement in our Java file, with respect to the package statement, if you want to create any folder structure in our Java application in a respective location, again we have to use what option there? No, -d option here we have to use. Right, sir. Then immediately I have a question now. What about my question here? Is it possible to compile more than one Java file with a single Java C command? Yes, of course. Number of cases are available. What are the various cases? No, first one. If you want to compile a particular specific number of Java files there we have to use Java C space file1 dot Java space not comma. Please remember this. File1 dot Java for space file2 dot Java space file3 dot Java space file4 dot Java, like this. Any number of files here we can provide. That is one approach. Second approach is what there? By using star notation. Java C space star dot Java. All Java files are going to be compiled. I want to compile all the Java files which are prefixed with a particular word. There we have to use what there? Java C space that word, common word star dot Java. I want to compile all the Java files which are suffixed with a particular word. In this scenario, Java C space star that common word dot Java. I want to compile all Java files which contains a particular word. There what we have to use there? Java C space star that common word star dot Java. There are almost all 12 Java files we created. All 12 Java files we compiled there with all the options. Finally, we completed the total part. What there? Compilation part here we completed. Clear or not? Right. So now this is what exactly the content we completed about what there? Compilation. Yes, sir. Got it or not? In the case, if any interviewer is asking to you, tell me how compilation is going on. Minimum half an hour of time we have to explain by taking one white paper. In which flow I given the total point, in the same flow we have to give. In the middle of your answer, that interviewer has to say, it's enough, that's sufficient, please stop your answer there. Don't stop answer. Even that interviewer is saying that, stop your answer, but don't stop it. Once he start, if I start that, I have to complete it totally. Yeah? Right, sir. That flow is very, very important, but all the points are covered in the same tempo here we have to give. That means that depends on our practice. That totally depending on what there, our practice. Practice in the sense, don't think about it. Then material is available. Open that material mobile phone, just looking that one is not the preparation. It's not the way of preparation. Take one white paper. How I'm explaining the content there. Try to imitate that. Try to repeat the same kind of explanation. How I'm taking each and every component. Try to do the same thing. In the same way, we can explain that content to somebody else. The best approach of learning the subject, I'm telling to you, the best approach of learning the subject is by teaching only. Listen, I'm not joking to you. The best approach of learning subject is what there? By teaching only, by teaching the content to some other. If you prepare yourself, up to 50% knowledge you are able to get. But if you explain the topic to somebody else, you will get 100%. First of all, you will understand 100% while explaining the content to somebody else. So in our hostels maybe, or at your home maybe, or maybe at wherever we are, then try to explain the entire process to somebody else. Even they are related to Java or not related to Java, just leave it. Then call one person, ask him to sit in front of you, then take one white paper and try to explain it. That is for the sake of you, I'm telling you, not for the sake of him. Whether he is understanding or not is the second, but we are going to understand the content. Right, sir. Leave it now. Now let's come for the execution part here. Right, guys. Now, all of you observe carefully. To execute Java application, Java has provided a predefined command internally. That is what there Java. Syntax is what there Java main class name. Example is what there d:/ Java 730 where Java space test. Got it or not? Fine. Now observe carefully. Right, sir. Observe carefully here. Now, first of all, open the command prompt. Go to the location where your main class dot class file is existed. Come on, guys. Now tell me, as of now, as per the diagram, where is our main class dot class file? What is our main class actually? Test class. Where is our main class dot class file? At which location it is available? d:/ Java 730. Go to that location on command prompt. d:/ Java 730. There, all of you observe carefully. There we have to use Java space main class name. As I said to you number of times, along with Java C, we have to write file name dot Java. Along with the Java command, we have to write what their main class name. Now I need to provide along with the Java what their Java space test. Yes, sir. All of you are getting it or not? That's okay, fine now. This is the point here I'm telling to you. All of you observe carefully. Put more concentration now. Like yesterday, put more concentration. If we provide Java space test on a command prompt, immediately operating system will take this Java command. Not only Java C, not only Java, if you provide any command on command prompt, operating system will behave in the same way. Operating system will take the Java command, or maybe whatever it may be the command. It will take ABC is a command I have written. Operating system will take that ABC. It will search for it in its internal commands list. If it is not available, then it will go to the path environment variable location. Similarly, operating system will take the Java command. Operating system will go for its internal commands list, not available. Then it will go to path environment variable referred locations. Operating system will go to the first location and second location, search for Java, not available. Then it will go for what there? Third location. What is this third location? No. C:/ Java JDK 1.8.0/bin, where it will search for Java command. Tell me guys, Java command is available or not available? Available. In this location, Java command is available. Am I right or not? When Java command is available, when Java command is identified by operating system, immediately operating system will execute Java command. Operating system will execute Java command. By the execution of Java command, previously, by the execution of Java C command, compiler software is activated. Similarly, by the execution of Java command, JVM software is activating. By the execution of Java command, which software is activating? No, JVM software is activating. All of you are getting clarity on this, no? All right, sir. Now, what JVM will do? What exactly the work that JVM can do? That's the point here I'm telling to you. Know. All of you are getting clarity or not? Just 1 minute of time. Now, let me type the content here. All of you observe carefully. When we provide, all of you understand it. If I give any wrong information, now try to correct it. Try to think about the content here. Now, observe carefully. When we provide Java command, when we provide the above command, when we provide Java command on a command prompt, then operating system will perform the following actions. Operating system will perform the following actions. All right, sir. Then what are the various actions which are performed by operating system? No. First one, number one, operating system will search for Java command in its internal commands list. In its internal commands list, and at the locations referred by path environment variable. Right, sir? Now this is point number one. It will search for it. All right, sir. It will search for it. Next one is what there. Then after that, Next one is after completion of this, then point is what there. All right, sir. No concept like Java cannot be recognized as an internal command or an or like external command or an operable for a batch file. No. Why? Because for compilation already we set what there path environment variable. No chances of getting that message there. Right. Now I'm giving point there. When the operating system identifies when the operating system identifies Java command at the locations, or maybe at the, I'm going to give that location information at the C:/Java JDK 1.8.0/bin location through path environment variable when the operating system identifies Java command at the C:/Java JDK 1.8.0 bin location through path environment variable, operating system the operating system will execute Java command with this operating system will activate JVM software. Will activate what there? JVM software. Here JVM will perform the following actions. With this JVM software will perform what there? Following actions. Now what JVM is able to do now, that we have to understand clearly. Right, sir. Up to this part I explained to you clearly. Now try to understand it clearly now. Alright, sir. Now all of you understand this point clearly. What JVM is able to do now? JVM is ready now. Right, sir. First of all, step number 1. What JVM is able to do here? Directly, JVM will take the provided main class name. Please remember this. Along with the Java command, we provided one class name now. What is the meaning of providing this class name along with Java command? We are giving information to the JVM. This is a class, main class. In this class only I have written main method. In that main method only I have written my application logic. Command take this class, search for main method. It is available. Try to execute that main method. If you execute the main method, automatically application logic will be executed. That input information we are giving to the JVM by providing main class name along with the Java command. By providing main class name along with the Java command, we are telling to the JVM. What we are telling there? This is a main class name. In this main class, I have main method. I have written main method. Command take this main method. Search for the application logic inside the main method. It is available. Execute the total application logic. My requirement will be completed. So as per that information, what JVM will do now? JVM will take what? JVM will take a main class name from command prompt. After that, please remember carefully. After that, JVM will search for test.class file at 3 locations. JVM will search for test.class file. That is main class.class file at how many locations? No, 3 locations. Please remember this. What are the 3 locations? No, number 1 at current location. Number 1 at what location there? Current location. From where we are executing our Java program, that is d:/Java 730 current location. Number 2 at Java predefined library. If it is not available at current location, JVM will search for it at the Java predefined library. JVM is thinking about it. It is not available at current location in the sense it may be the part of Java predefined library. It may be from Java predefined library. JVM will go there. JVM will search for Java, the test.class in Java predefined library. Point number 3. If it is not available even at Java predefined library, if it is not available there even at Java predefined library, then JVM will come to class path environment variable referred locations. JVM will come to class path environment variable referred locations. Path is different, class path is different. Path is to make available all Java commands to the operating system. But class path is to make available .class files to the JVM. In the future, maybe for compiler also. Class path, the name itself is giving class path. It's a path for the .class files. Class of path in the sense is a path for what there dot class files. Path is for what there path for Java commands which are making available to the operating system. This is one of the interview question. Difference between path and class path. Path is to make available all Java commands to the operating system. But class path is to make available the required dot class files to the compiler and JVM. But in this context, only JVM we are talking there. If we go for big applications now, where compiler should also require what their class path environment variable. Later we'll check for that. Right, sir. Now what JVM is doing there now tell me. JVM is taking main class name from command prompt. JVM will search for its dot class file at 3 locations. What are the 3 locations now? First one is what there? Current location. Second one is what there? Java predefined library. Third one is what there? The locations are referred by which environment variable? Come on, which environment variable? Class path environment variable. Right or not? Here two cases are available. What are the two cases? No. Case number one. Tested dot class file may not available at all 3 locations. Tested dot class file is available at either of these 3 locations. In the case, I'm telling to you, observe carefully. In the case, if tested dot class file is available at a different location, that is like what there, e:/abc. Inside this location, in the case, if a tested dot class file is available, not available at current location, for a time being, here we can understand, no? Time being, we can understand. Now, here, I want to say like what there, tested dot class. For time being, we can understand it is not available here. It is not available here. It is available at which location there? e:/abc location. For example, it is available there. Now, as per the JVM search, it will check at current location, not available. At Java predefined library, not available. At the locations referred by class path environment variable, not available. I know it is available at a different location, not exist at all 3 locations. Then immediately what JVM will do now, JVM has to give that information to the user. Are you specified test class there? I checked for the tester dot class file as per my level best, but I didn't identify the tester dot class file. Can you please confirm where the tester dot class file is available? Then only I can execute it. That information that JVM has to give information to the user. Get my point or not? How that information would be given to the user? No. How it able to provide there? Where versions wise some difference is available up to Java 6 version. It able to provide the information like what there Java dot lang dot an exception actually. What is that exception here? No class def found error test test. This is an error here we are getting in which version of the Java 6 version. An exception here we are getting there. Whenever tester.class file is not available at all 3 locations, out of the location I said there, if we are using Java 6 version, in that we are getting an exception like what there, Java dot lang dot no class def found error test. Getting clarity or not? For example, if you are using right from Java 7 and above versions, for example, Java 7 and above versions here, where we are able to get a message. What is that message here? We are able to get there error could not find or load main class. Could not find or load main class test. This is in the case of which version of the Java 7. When it is a case no, when JVM does not identify the tester.class file at a current location at Java predefined library and at the locations referred by class path environment variable. At all 3 locations, if tester.class file is not identified, then immediately JVM will raise an exception depending on the version. If you are using Java 6 and below versions, that exception message is what there Java dot lang dot no class def found error test. If you are using Java 7 and above versions now, what's the error message here? We are able to get there error could not find or load main class test. Yes, sir. All of you are getting my point or not? Right, so now this is what exactly the way to search for what the tester.class file. For example, as I said to you, tester.class file is not available at all 3 locations. but I know the location where tester.class file is available. I know the location where tester.class file is available. New location. What was that new location? Now tell me. What is that new location here? Now tell me. E colon slash ABC. There it is available. It is not available at current location. Assume it. Not available at current location. Not available at Java predefined library. Not available at the locations referred by class path environment variable. It is available at which location there? E colon slash ABC location. All of you are following or not? All right. As I know the location where it is available, then what I have to do? I have to give that information to the JVM or not? I have to tell to the JVM where our tester.class file is available or not. Understand my point here now? So to give that location information to the JVM, to give that location information to the JVM, there what we have to do there we have to set class path environment variable to the respective location. In which way we are setting path environment variable to bin location of the JDK. In the same way, we have to set that class path environment variable to the respective location. How it is now? D colon slash Java 730. I think so it is visible for you, right? All right, so now understand this clearly. D colon slash Java 730. That's the location. Then where we set class path, not a path. Please remember this. Set a class path. Set a class path is equal to E colon slash what is that location there? ABC. That's enough. E colon slash ABC. That's okay, fine. All right, sir. Observe carefully. After completion of this, again here, I want to run my program. After setting this class path environment variable, again I'm trying to run my program. That is what there. D colon slash Java, D colon slash Java 730. There I want to write again Java space test. Again I'm writing the Java space test. When we write this Java space test again, no, again what will happen there? No, again operating system will go for the Java command. It will search for it in a bin directory. Then where it will identify this, operating system will execute Java command. JVM software will be activated. JVM software will take tester class. JVM will search for tester.class file at a current location at Java predefined library and at the locations referred by class path environment variable or not. Now at class path environment variable, D colon slash ABC location is available or not? Now JVM will come to the D colon slash ABC where it will search for tester.class file. Now tester.class file is identified or not? Okay, fine. At any location maybe, either at current location or at Java predefined library or maybe at the locations referred by class path, whatever it may be, at either of these locations, when JVM is identifying tester.class file, what JVM will do now? What JVM will do now, immediately JVM will load the test class bytecode to the memory. Dot class file contains bytecode. JVM will load the test class bytecode to the memory. Dot class files contains what code there? Bytecode. JVM will load the test class bytecode to the memory. That is called as class loading. That is called as what there? Class loading. Okay. The dot class file bytecode was loaded. That's okay, fine. After loading, JVM will search for main method. After loading test class bytecode to the memory, JVM will search for what their main method. Got my point or not? JVM will search for what their main method. Understand this point, guys? What I'm telling you now. JVM will search for main method. Okay, just 1 minute. JVM will search for main method. In the case if a main method is not available, in the case if a main method is not available in the loaded class, immediately JVM is able to provide some error message. What is that error message it able to provide there? Up to Java 6, an exception of course, up to Java 6. What it is providing there now? Java.lang. No such method error colon main. Up to Java 6 version, what it is providing there? Java.lang. No such method error colon main. Observe carefully. But in Java 7 version, Java 7 version and above versions, Java 7 and above versions, it able to provide error colon main method not found, main method not found in the main class. main class test. In a main class test. Main method not found in a main class test. Not yet completed yet. Then what it is providing that message? No. Please define main method. Please define main method as public static void main. I'm using the shortcut no due to the lack of the space. You can understand it now. String array args. Like this here, it able to provide some error message. What's the error here? Java 7 colon error colon main method not found in main class in class test. Main method not found in class test, not main class. No, main method not found in class test. In a class test, please define the main method as a public static void main string array args. Right, so now this is what exactly the message here we are able to provide. We are able to get from JVM when main method is not identified. For example, if main method is available, then what JVM is able to do? No, everybody understand this clearly. What JVM is able to do? No, when main method is available, main method, that means JVM will create a thread. JVM will create what there? A thread to execute our main method. JVM will create what there? A thread to execute our main method. Now it able to create like what there? A thread. Thread is nothing but flow of execution. Thread is what there? A flow of execution. JVM will create a thread. What exactly the thread which is created by JVM to execute main method? Whatever the thread which is created by JVM to execute main method, that thread is called as what there? Main thread. That thread is called as what there? Main thread. Clear to all of you know? The thread is called as what there? Main thread. Clear or not? Okay, fine. Now what this thread is doing there? This thread is executing the total main method content right from starting point of the main method to ending point of the main method. By the execution of this SOP statement is the body of the main method. Welcome will be displayed on command prompt. What it able to display there? Welcome will be displayed on what there? Command prompt. That's okay, fine. When this thread comes to the ending point of the main method, when this main thread comes to the ending point of the main method, immediately that thread will come to dead state. That thread will be dead. That thread will destroy. That will come to what state? No, dead state. When a main thread is in dead state, immediately JVM will understand. JVM came to know. JVM understand that total program execution is completed. Then it will stop all of its internal processes which are assigned to execute this program. Finally, JVM will go to shutdown mode. JVM will go for what there? Shutdown mode. Finish. There itself, the total story is end. There's a total story of execution now. Yes, sir. What is the status now? Are you okay? Yeah? Getting irritation over Java? If this Java is not suitable for us? Any of you are thinking that? Nothing, sir. Just if you have patience level and if you are understanding, trying to understand one by one, everything will be simple. Don't worry. Programming is not at all difficult. I'm asking one question to you now. Tell me, is that mathematics is difficult or easy? Mathematics is difficult or easy? Maybe at the childhood, this is the question, biggest question for every kid. Mathematics. Some students are saying mathematics is too much tough for me. Some people are saying that mathematics is very simple. If you know the formulas in mathematics, mathematics dead easy. But if you don't know the formulas in mathematics, no, the mathematics is totally a foreign movie. Am I right or not? That depends on the logic. If we identify, no? Same way programming. If you know the logic of writing program, or if you know everything internally, programming is dead easy. But if you don't know what's going on internally, if you don't know the logics behind this program, it's too much difficult. But what I'm doing now, I'm trying to give the total internals of this Java. I'm trying to make Java is very simple for you. But you should be in a position to catch my points. Then only it will be very simple. Even if I discuss 100 times, if you're not in a position to catch my points, no, it's a waste of time. You never understand Java. You never feel Java is simple. Understand it now? So I think so might be all of you are feeling comfortable now. with this internal process here. We can take this kind of concepts as in our seminar in our colleges. No, if you have any opportunity to take some seminar there in our college, no, take this is in a topic. How Java program is compiled and how Java program is executing internal. Take it as a topic. Explain that with a clear-cut PowerPoint presentation. Definitely, the people those who are sit in front of you, they'll impress by getting your total knowledge. Right or not? Right. So anyway, now let's understand this one more time. Understood that 50% is only you are understanding there. Remaining 50 now we are going to understand. Try to understand it now. Fine, sir. Right from execution, I'm going to talk now. All of you understand it. Point by point, point by point, I'm going to give. Now try to understand it now. All right, sir. Now, what's the point here I'm telling to you? First of all, I compiled the program. Assume it tester.class file is available at d:/java 730 location. I want to run this program. To run this program, then what we have to do there? First of all, go to the command prompt. In command prompt, go to the location where your main class dot class file is available. I know that tester.class file is available as of now at d:/java 730 location. There I went there where I given d:/java 730 java space test. When I give the java space test now, operating system will take the java command. Operating system will search for java command in its internal commands list and at the locations referred by path environment variable. At the locations referred by path environment variable, C Java JDK 1.8.0 bin is available. JV operating system will come there where operating system will find Java command. Operating system will execute Java command. By the execution of Java command, operating system will activate JVM software where JVM will perform some actions. What exactly the actions that JVM is performing there? Observe carefully. JVM will take main class name what we provided along with Java command. JVM will search for main class dot class file at 3 locations. At current location, at Java predefined library, and at the locations referred by class path environment variable. In all 3 locations, if the main class dot class file is not identified, then JVM is able to provide some exception. Up to Java 6 version, java.lang. No class def found error colon test. Right from Java 7 version, error colon could not find or load main class test. Okay, but I know the location where my main class dot class file is available. It is available at some different location. Then if it is a case now, to give that location information to the JVM, set a class path environment variable to the respective location. For that we are using the command like what there, set class path is equal to /abc. Then after that again, execute the program. Then Java space test. Again, operating system will find the Java command at bin location. Operating system will execute that. JVM software again will take main class name. JVM will search for tester.class file at current location at Java predefined library and at the locations referred by class path environment variable. This time main class dot class file is identified at what there /abc. Finally, JVM finds the tester.class file. When JVM identifies this tester.class file, immediately JVM will load the test class bytecode to the memory. That is called as class loading. When main class is loaded, immediately JVM will search for main method in the loaded class. There are 2 cases are available. If main method is not identified, if main method is not available in the loaded main class, then immediately JVM will provide some exception. Up to Java 6 version, that exception name is java.lang. No such method error colon main. No such method error colon main. In the case, right from Java 7 and its later versions now, there is a message like what there, error colon, main method not found in class test. Please define the main method as public static void main string array aux. This message is here we are able to get now. For example, if main method is available, JVM will create a thread to execute this main method. That thread is called as what there, main thread. That main thread will execute the body of the main method. In the body of the main method, you might be written 100 statements. All 100 statements might be executed by that main thread. When main thread comes to the ending point of the main method, automatically that main thread will come to the data state. When main thread is coming to the data state, no, JVM will understand the total program execution is completed, then it will stop all of its internal processes which are assigned for this program execution. When it stops all the processes which are assigned for this program execution, after that, immediately JVM will go for shutdown mode. When JVM is in shutdown there, the total story ends there only. That's it, guys. Now, this is the total flow of execution here we can understand. Okay, then don't worry. Then still, what is remaining here? The document here I'm preparing there. I'm trying to write some content here. Now try to understand now. So now JVM activities here I have to write. What is the first step that JVM has to do there? Now tell me, as you have seen the diagram here now. Now tell me, what is the first step that JVM is able to do there? Come on, what is the first step there now? JVM has to take main class name from command prompt. Am I right or not? Right, so now JVM will take main class name from command prompt. All right, then what next one here? After that, JVM will search for main class. JVM will search for main class dot class file. JVM will search for main class dot class file at current location, comma, at Java predefined location, at predefined library, and at the locations referred by which environment variable? Class path environment variable. Class path environment variable. Right, so now this is one point here. All right, so now all of you observe carefully. JVM will search for the main class dot class file at the current location, comma, at the Java predefined library, and at the locations referred by class path environment variable. That's okay, fine. Next one is, in the case, if the main class dot class file, is not identified at all the above locations, then JVM will provide the following exception or error. Then what it able to provide there? Then first one is like what there? Up to Java 6 version, what we are able to provide there? Java dot lang dot no class def found error colon test what there? Test. Now here, what next one here? Java 7. What the Java 7 here now? Error colon. All right, sir. What we are able to provide there? Right, sir. Could not find or load main class test. Could not find or load main class test. Right, so now this is what exactly the point here we are able to understand clearly. Next one here, after that. Next point is like what there? What I am telling to you after completion of this. Another point here. Fine. If you know, if the main class dot class file is provided at a different location, then to give that location details to the JVM, we have to set class path environment variable. Right, sir. Class path environment variable. Then what we have to do there? Set that means d colon slash Java 730. Then where we have to use what there? Set class path is equal to e colon slash ABC. Example I'm telling there. Right, sir. If the main class dot class file is provided at different location, then to give that location details to the JVM, then we have to set the class path environment variable. Example here I've given there. Now try to observe this clearly. Next one is after that. Right, sir. Now we set the class path environment variable. Next point is when JVM identifies main class dot class file at either of the above locations. If JVM identifies this, then what JVM is able to do now? Then JVM will load main class byte code to the memory. Am I right or not? JVM will load main class byte code to the memory. It is called as like what there? Class loading. Of course, to load this class loaders are used. That we will understand how the bytecode is loaded, how bytecode is converted to native code, how that native code is executed. In a JVM architecture, we will discuss that. The conversions and everything internally, we'll discuss there in what there? JVM architecture. Now I'm not going to touch the JVM architecture now. That execution process here I'm telling to you. Observe carefully. Right, sir. When a JVM identifies a main class dot class file at either of the locations, then JVM will load main class bytes code to the memory. It is called class loading. That's okay, guys. Then after that, what next one here after completion of this? And another one is like what there? Fifth one. All right, sir. Observe carefully. All right, sir. Class loading. That's okay. After loading main class, bytecode, JVM will search for main method. JVM will search for what their main method. Okay, here itself I'm telling there. If main method is not existed in the loaded main class, then JVM will provide the following error or exception. Observe carefully. Here what I'm telling the point here, no, in this case, no. After loading the main class bytecode, JVM will search for main method. If main method does not exist in the loaded main class, then JVM will provide the following error or exception. What, sir? What is the error or exception here? No, up to like what there? Java 6 version. What we have to provide there? Java.lang. No such method error colon no such method error colon main. Right, for now here Java 7 onwards, what we have to provide there? Error colon main method is not found in the class test. In the class test, please define main method. Please define the main method. Please define the main method as it able to give the information like what there? Public static void main string array args. Like this here we are able to get it. This is when main method is not available in the respective content here. That's okay, fine. Then after that, what next one here? Now tell me no after completion of this. Right, sir. After this, then what next point here? No, for example, if main method is available, then what JVM will do? No, JVM will create a thread to execute our main method here. All of you understand this clearly. Right, sir. If main method is existed, if the main method is existed in the loaded main class, then JVM will create a thread. JVM will create a thread to execute main method called main thread. The thread is what their main thread. Observe carefully. If the main method is existed, if the main method exists in the loaded main class, then JVM will create a thread to execute the main method called main thread. Okay, main thread here we understood that. Main thread will start program execution right from starting point of the main method, right from starting point of the main method to ending point of the main method. Am I right or not? JVM will start program execution right from the starting point of the main method to the ending point of the main method. Observe carefully. Then what next point I'm telling there? Right, sir. When a main thread reached to the ending point of the main method, then main thread will come to dead state. Main thread will come to the dead state. All right, sir. With this, JVM will stop all of its internal processes which are assigned to the present program execution. Of course, internally maybe security or maybe garbage collection. All the services are activated when program is executed. When program execution is completed there, automatically JVM will stop all of its internal processes. Got my point or not? Then after this, JVM will go for shutdown mode. JVM will go for what there? Shutdown mode. Finish. The total program execution is completed clearly. Right, sir. All of you are getting clarity or not? Now, this is the total flow of execution of this executing our Java program. Got it or not? All right, sir. So anyway, then theoretically here I have given there. The diagrammatically also be here I shown the total parts here. How much you are going to understand this total content? We can understand. Even this total diagram here I am giving there. Here, observe carefully. Total diagram I have given there. But now I want to show everything in practical. Whatever the points we understood there in the explanation, everything I want to show in practical, but try to understand it clearly. All right, sir. Now observe carefully. Some people might be asked to me previously, sir, why you install Java 6, Java 7, Java 8 versions in our system now? Why don't we have only one version there? Now I need to show that version differences are not. In Java 6, what exception? In Java 7, what we are getting? That information here we are getting there. That's why I installed these many versions now. Let's check this point here now. First of all, now go to my command prompt. What is this command prompt here now? All right, so now cd space Java 730 delete star dot class. Right, sir. Nothing is available now. Delete star dot class. Dot class files are not available totally. Even delete star dot Java also. I want to delete all of them. dir. If I open that, no dot Java file. Of course, backup file is available. Just leave it. Not required here. No Java file. No dot class file. Am I right or not? All right, sir. Moreover, which version of Java here we are using there? Java C space version. If you are using for this 17 version here we are using. But I want to show the programmatic proofs with what there Java 6 version first. Execute that batch file now. Java 6.bat. Java 6 version is coming there. All right. Now what we have to do there? I don't have tester.java. Even I don't have tester.class file. In Java 6 version, Java space test. I don't have tester.class file, but I'm trying to execute that Java space test. Click on enter button. What we are getting there, please read this exception here. Java.lang. Come on, Java.lang. No class def found error colon test. Here we are getting some exception or not? Right, so now this is up to which version of the Java? Java 6 version. Nice. Now here, Java 7 version I want to use. I change it to Java 7 version immediately. Java space test. Let's check this one. What we are getting there? Simple. Error colon could not find or load main class test. When it is the case no, when main class is not existed. Okay, for example, listen carefully. For example, file new Java test class name here I have taken. Now here it is not main method, it's like ABC method. What method it is no? ABC method. For Java application, like this here I have written. Let me save this. D drive Java 730. There I will provide like what there tester.java. Alright, sir. Now tell me, tester class is available, main class is available, but it contains which method? No, ABC method, not what there main method, not main method. Okay, fine. First of all, let me use the Java 6 version. Java C space tester.java compiled successfully. Even though main method is not available in my program, but compiler doesn't think about it. It will not care about it. Simply compiler will finish its compilation. I said to you already, for compilation, main method is not mandatory, but for execution, main method is mandatory. All right, now observe carefully. Compilation is success. In Java 6 version, we are using the Java space test. Observe this. What we are getting there? Exception. Java.lang. No such method error colon main. Same exception or not? All right, sir. Now I want to go for what there? Java 7 version now. In Java version, let me compile it. Java C space tester.java compiled successfully. Now here, I want to use it. Java space tester. Again, main method is not available. We are able to get an exception differently. Error message, error colon. Main method not found in class test. Please define the main method as public static void main string array args. Same message or not? What are the messages here are given then? Fine. For example, I have main method here. Our main method, I compile this, right? So now Java C space test.java. Any of the version we can use there, compiled successfully. Java space test. Here we are getting output is what there? First Java application. Got it or not? But one small case, all of you observe carefully. One small case. Delete star dot class. Leave it. Now here, E drive ABC location is available. There something else is available. I want to remove that. Empty. Observe carefully. Java C test.java in the sense dot class file will be created current location. But my requirement is I want to send the generated dot class file to what location there? E colon slash ABC. So what I have to use? Hyphen D space. What we have to provide? E colon slash ABC space. Java C space hyphen D space E colon slash ABC space test.java. Click on enter button. Automatically dot class file is created at which location there? E colon slash ABC. Observe carefully. I want to execute this program. To execute this program, two cases are available. Number one, go to the location where your main class is available. Main class dot class file is available. Tell me at which location my main class dot class file is available? Where? Now where it is available? E colon slash ABC location. Go to that location. There execute it. Then we are able to get output. But my requirement is what there? My requirement is what there? Not to go for E colon slash ABC. From D colon slash Java 730, I want to execute it. But my dot class file is not available at current location, not available at Java predefined library, not available at the locations referred by class path environment variable. There we are able to get an exception or not? Observe carefully. Now here we are able to get like what there? An exception here we are able to get. Could not find or load main class test. Now what we have to do if we want to execute our program? Come on. We have to tell to the JVM. What we have to tell to the JVM? My main class dot class file is available at which location there? E colon slash ABC location. To give that information to the JVM, what we have to do? Come on, we have to set what there? Path or class path? Class path. Then what we have to do? Set a class path. Set a class path is equal to. Tell me what we have to provide there? E colon slash ABC semicolon. Now, observe carefully. Really, tester.class file is not available at current location. It is available at E colon slash ABC that we set in what there? Class path environment variable. Java space tester. Now we are getting output. Got clarity or not? This is what exactly the things what I explained there in our explanation part here. Now I have a question now. 2 minutes of time. I have a question, one important interview question there. Question is what there? What is the difference between path environment variable and class path environment variable? As you have seen the difference, no? Now tell me, what is the difference that now, as per your idea, what is the difference? You know, very simple. The difference is very simple. Now observe carefully. Path environment variable. Path environment variable can be used to provide the location details. Provide the location details. Location details of the Java commands to the operating system. To the operating system in order to use Java commands in command prompt. Got my point here? So what we have to write there? Set path is equal to C colon slash Java slash JDK 1.8.0 slash bin semicolon. This is the purpose of like what there? Path. Understand my point here? But note I am telling there, it is better to set path environment variable permanently. It's better, but class path is not required. Class path is changing from application to application. In one application, E colon slash ABC. In another application, maybe some D colon slash XYZ. So we could not save that set path as what there permanent. Always it should be in what there temporary mode only. Right, sir. Now this is one point here we have to understand. Next one is after this class path environment variable. Class path environment variable can be used to provide the location details of the required dot class files to the compiler and JVM. Required dot class files to the compiler and JVM. In this context, I shown to the JVM only. But in the future, we may set class path for the sake of compilation also. My Java program contains employee. Employee is available at some other location. But if you want to compile successfully, we have to tell information to the compiler where my dot class file is available. So their class path is required even for compilation also. That's why standardly I have written that class path environment variable can be used to provide location details of the required dot class files to the compiler and JVM. Got it or not? Right, sir. Next one is what? Note I am telling there, class path is not required to set permanently. It should be, or it is required to set temporarily. It is required to set temporarily. Always it is required to set what there temporarily. Always it is required to set what there temporarily. That's it. So now tell me, which environment variable should be the permanent environment variable? Always it should be what there path. But which one is always temporary? No, class path environment variable. Why? Because from application to application, locations of the dot class files are going to be varied. If they're fixed, no, we can set it permanently. But dot class files location is varied from location to application to application. So that set class path environment variable is not permanently. Always it should be what there temporarily only. But path environment variable should be what there permanently. Right, so now this is exactly the content here what I explained to you clearly. So finish the total first program execution is completed. All right, sir. If you want to get notes of this one, now try to take this URL. Through this URL only it is available, right? Tell me, guys, all of you know what's the schedule there? Tomorrow no class. On Monday you have to come here for exam. Where that exam location is going on there? At fourth floor we have our classroom there. Our admin people will conduct that exam there. Write that exam. Okay. Remaining status our admin people will give. Either I may take the class or maybe I may not go for the class there. That I will decide when you come to the exam. But don't miss for the exam, everybody. Only steps to prepare first Java program topic only. I am conducting that exam. Prepare up to that. Every line you have to prepare there. 20 to 25 bits I have given only on the base of that. Only multiple choice questions only. Just think about the question and try to put tick mark there over it. Really, we are going to correct that papers. We are going to give that results to you know. Understand, guys? All of you know. But don't miss that exam there. I want to check your attendance on that Monday. Okay. But don't worry, I will not display your name and results there on notice board now. Just for the sake of your examine purpose only, right? Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot. I'll meet on Monday probably. How class path is useful in the compilation in the sense, I'll explain, guys. Don't worry for it. Right. Inside, not in bin. It will be available at different location. 1 minute. C drive, Java. Inside the Java, like 1 minute. JDK and JRE. In both the cases, it's available. JDK. See this JRE here. Lib rt.jar file. Yeah, this was rt.jar file. That's the location. C Java JDK JRE lib. Yeah, inside the lib it is available rt.jar file. This is one location, and it will check at another location now. JRE8 lib. Yeah, there also we can check for it rt.java. For compilation, predefined library is required. For execution also, predefined library is required. So compiler will get the predefined library from JDK. JVM will get predefined library from where? JRE. That's why rt.jar file contains predefined library. It's available in both JDK and as well as in what there? JRE. Hmm. Execution will not be happen. Only compilation you have to check. To execute the program, yeah, that's the point I'm telling you. If you want to execute it, there we have to set class path environment variable to the location where your packages are available. Not only that, we have to do import statement. Then only it will come. Yeah, that's what I'm telling there. It is not for execution. Just only compile that and see the result. That's enough. I shown that compilation only, right? If you want to execute it, number of approaches are available again. Extra, we have to do something. You have to set class path environment variable. After that, we have to go for Java space package name dot main class name. That we have to do. Even though maybe import statements are required. If some other class are available, then import statements are required. So my case are available. I'll explain to you. Don't hurry for it. I'll explain each and every point. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm checking this. Yeah, yeah. Sure. Yeah, maybe then all the questions at the end of the session, I'm clarifying there. Every question there. Maybe after yeah, then see after the class, I used to see all the messages there. Not only that, continuously when while taking the class also, I'm looking on this. Yeah, continuously. Then if any immediate question, immediate related question is coming there, on moment I'll explain that. Even today also, immediately I'm explaining that. Even in today also, 2 to 3 questions I explain like that by seeing that message. No, at the end of the session, definitely I'll put 5 to 10 minutes of time. Yeah, yeah. Java C is for compilation. Yeah, compiler software. Java JVM software. Hmm. Java profiler. That's some other tool like this. Nearly 35 to 40 commands are available. Each and every command is related to one software. They are the part of the Java software only. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Same online class and I'm giving now. Yeah, Java C space file name dot Java. Yeah, thank you. Space main class name. Hmm. Right, perfect. HTML class, no? Just one time inquire at our office there. Even I do not aware about it now. One time ask them. They even you may receive some messages there from our office. Otherwise, just take number office number. They can call them. They will give information. Or else maybe go to office there before the class every day. Just if you have any doubt there, then they'll explain to you. Fine. Yeah, guys. Then those are in online now. Questions, guys. Then I'm explaining to you. Just wait 2 minutes of time. I'll come for all the questions there. Java C test.java pick it up Java tool options. 1 minute, guys. Where I can find the last 2 sessions recording videos. Ashish, if you register for the course, our people might be send some Google Drive access to you. There you can see all the videos. Sir, on weekends, can we start early? Cause I am not available after 8 p.m. Okay, then sure. Sri Harsha, then in main, if JVM found any error, exception will come. Sri Harsha, exception will come. Yeah, terminate the program by having some exception. Yeah, exactly. Not reach to the dead state. There itself, the thread will come to the dead state. When exception is available, there it will come what there dead state now. Sri Harsha. All right, sir. Then how class path environment variable is used in the compilation process now? Yeah, definitely. Say for example, employee class available, its dot class for is available at different location. But my main class is using that employee class. So if you want to compile my main class now, definitely definitely compiler should know the location where employee dot class var is available. By the time compiler should require class path environment variable, then only it able to provide this. Okay. Can you provide recording cells for the last session? Yes, definitely. Java 6, Java 7, Java 8, not installation in my system. Swati, better to install these three. Why? Because we are going to show the differences between all, right? Then try to install. Then already I shown that how to install the Java software in our computer. Then try to watch that video. Then we are able to get it clearly, right? Yeah. How online students can give exam. Rameshwar, then I will upload that question paper to you by the time come to the class on time. Then there I will upload the question paper. There we can start writing the exam. Yeah, just this is for the sake of checking your knowledge only. I'll upload the question paper to you, then we can download it and we can get it. Rameshwar. Okay. Right. Thank you. Anything else, guys? Shall we meet on Monday? Shall we meet on Monday? Yeah, I have another class now. Yeah, we'll meet on Monday. Monday we will check the remaining process. Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot. We'll meet on Monday. Monday we'll go for some other. Thank you. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks you.